Hey guys, it is Charles, Mr. Neokiz, aka Ogarocious, and we're here with another vlog. I know last time I did the vlog, you guys were following me. You guys saw that I did the Facebook Live via my Ogarocious page, and that was awesome. But I recently bought a GoPro Hero 5. It's really awesome. It's been really easy to take video and things like that, and so I caught some footage in the double Canadian weekender where I was in Edmonton and Winnipeg, and it's a different thing doing a Facebook Live from like my house or for some other location versus like taking you guys and showing you guys what I'm seeing in the different cities that I get to travel to. So we'll find a combination of both. I'm just gonna keep putting out content there. We'll see how it all flows together with the combination of edited videos and Facebook Live videos and things like that. Yeah, to Phoenix tomorrow for a business event, but just wanted to recap the weekender. It was really awesome. Before I left the weekender, I've been trying to do some yoga every single morning to kind of work on my flexibility. I feel like after my heart surgery, like my chest and like my arm span isn't as flexible as it should be, so I'm trying to work on that flexibility, trying to work on some upper body strength and do some handstands and things like that, as well as strengthen my core, which is going to help out my dancing. So as you guys can see here, I'm doing a little bit of yoga and I share some of my thoughts here afterwards. I'll let you guys check it out. I just finished a yoga session. This is day number 4 that I've been doing yoga every day. I'm still pretty stiff. So for my heart surgery that I had back in 2009, I'm noticing like my chest isn't as open. So that's definitely going to be one of the goals that I have while I'm doing my yoga, is to improve the flexibility of my chest. And then also my hamstrings and my legs are still pretty stiff as well. I want to build upper body strength to do handstands, and core is going to definitely need some work, some stuff like that, but I'm definitely going to document that process for you guys here through the vlog and stuff like that. You can see my time lapse here. So yeah, getting ready to pack, and then we're heading to Canada for 2 weeks, Edmonton and Winnipeg. Are you ready? We'll see how that goes. I'll document it now that I have the GoPro here, and you guys can kind of join me on my journey. So the double Canadian weekender, I was in Edmonton first, and then I was in Winnipeg, and it was super awesome event. Thank you, Christy Ann and Jolene, for making that possible. I definitely became addicted to Tim Hortons, so Tim Hortons definitely beats McDonald's, hands down, from the donuts and all that other kind of stuff. Though I still have a weak spot for McGriddles at McDonald's, the French vanilla at Tim Hortons. I probably had like 20 of those while I was there, so it was really awesome. In Edmonton, we had a really awesome turnout. In Winnipeg, we had a really awesome turnout. I'm going to take you guys a little bit on that journey. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at that footage. Good morning. It is Saturday.
Yes.
This is Christy Ann, people.
Hey.
We are in Edmonton, getting ready to go grab some breakfast before the workshops. And yeah, the sun is shining. I don't know if you can see it. It's not too cold. I was kind of scared that it was gonna be too cold here, but it's pretty good. So I'm taking you guys on the ride. I'm trying to be good with my vlog and my experience and things like that. We should have a really good experience at the workshops today. I'm excited to teach. So stay tuned. Let's go.
Sabia, tem coração em ferida. KTOX, que cá tem raiva de mim. Ora Maria, olha Kelly. Nunca poder ficar mais baby, mas com semana. Sempre que começa começa direito até termina mal do drama. É que se culpa, não culpa é meu. Minha coração tá muito grande para guardar só
Alright, so we finished the workshops today and we're heading to the social. Isn't she pretty? So, yeah, the workshops went really, really well today. I posted this on Facebook because I was really, really happy with the feedback that I got from the workshops. I really, really like teaching. So we're getting ready to go to the socials tonight and dance until 3 a.m. and then we have more classes tomorrow and a training chill also tomorrow here in Edmonton. The first ever training chill. Won't be the last. Yeah. But we're just taking you along the ride. She got me Malibu and pineapple, so I really like that. So I'll show you guys the venue when we get there. Peace. And let's not forget to give the person who made this all possible this weekend. Let's get a round of applause. So I do this full time. I've been doing this for over 3 years, yeah? And she's done a really awesome job with the organization and keeping you guys informed and the promoting and all that kind of stuff. And this is her first time doing it. I think she has to do event planning or something like that for jobs, so it shows. But it really helps. I've never seen like graffiti artists and like massage set up at the social at the same time, so that was really cool to kind of make it more of an experience for you guys. But support the people that you have in the community that are doing it for the right reasons, because if you don't support the people, then it goes away, you know? So it's good to have outside support from the local people coming in. I'm sorry, that doesn't make sense. The people coming in from outside and also the local scenes. Yeah, sometimes the local people in their local scenes are sometimes the unsung heroes, but they're really the ones that kind of keeping the flame alive for kizomba, making these kind of things possible, yeah? We're going for a run right now. Sorry for the shaky video. But today's what, Monday?
Yeah.
It's around 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't have a fancy stabilization video camera yet, but we're making it work, not being lazy. I'm gonna show you some sights of the river coming up here. Stay tuned. We're gonna go and work out, and it's freaking raining. I'm not sure if you guys can see the rain. We're gonna go work out, and then we're gonna go work at some coffee place or something like that. Get some work done, and yeah, we were hoping it wasn't gonna rain today, but Mother Nature has her own plans, so we'll see how it goes. But Tuesday in Edmonton, cold and wet, not ideal. Looking forward to Hawaii. A rainy day. Now it's actually snowing. So we have to go and look for a jacket because I just have like a little hoodie and this isn't gonna cut it. Not that we're gonna spend a lot of time outside, but yeah. Welcome to Canada.
And you'll respond, you go in there to also give you access to our aquarium, which is right down underneath your feet, where we have sharks, sea turtles, penguins, and lots of other animals. We hope you're enjoying your day at Westminster Mall and enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks everyone, and bye-bye.
When did the addiction click for you guys for kizomba? Because like some of you mentioned, like you saw it, I didn't take it seriously, and then like there has to have been a moment where it's like whoosh, like this is good. Okay, I'm in. Let's go sign up for classes and stuff like that, you know, versus just kicking the tire.
I think all of us, well, most of us actually started with Latin dance.
For sure.
And then, well, in my case, but invited me to a kizomba class where I watched the video and I said, like, this is definitely not mine. Not even close. But I'm willing to try. Okay. Yeah, I came for the
So
first
when
class.
did that click?
I came for the first class, I think about 20 minutes later, I was like, I love it. I love it.
Was that the case for most of you? First class and it clicked?
No, I loved it before the class. I think when Danielle Santa Cruz with Sarah Lopez.
Okay. Lindo. Yeah? Nice.
I think now too, because there's more of us dancing it, that new people coming in, there's more people for them to dance with. But for like when we first started, there was like us, right? So there's really nobody. So I think for me, like, I liked the dance. I did really like it. I really enjoyed it. But going to a festival was when, like, dancing with advanced people was like, oh my god. So, yeah.
It doesn't have to be so difficult. It could just be so simple.
Right?
Going back to the blind, leading the blind.
Yeah,
that's-
Yeah.
We were doing that for a while.
And it's necessary. It's really necessary. Yeah. So, I mean, I would commend the person leading or starting to do something blind and not doing anything, you know? Because a lot of people sit back and like just say, oh, I wish this and oh, I wish that. But there's one thing to kind of get up and struggle and fumble and trip up and stuff like that. But that's like your journey. Like the line of success is not a straight line. Yeah, it's like, and then, okay. Yeah?
É por isso.
Also, I was able to do a little artistic collaboration with Christiane when I was there. I'll give you guys a little sneak peek here. You guys won't be able to hear the song yet or anything like that. We're able to do this kind of collaboration in a university, and that was kind of dedicated to art, so it's pretty cool there. So I'll be editing that and putting that out soon. I also have a demo with Julie. I'll include a snippet here of that. I'll be editing that. And I have another collaboration that I did with the lovely Elizabeth out of Montreal while I was in DC. We went out to the Lincoln Memorial. I'll let you guys get a sneak peek of that there. And we were able to dance a little bit, and I'm trying to put some more demos out there as well, in addition with all of the events that I do, yeah? So, just to let you guys know, today is Thursday, September 28th when I'm recording this. This will probably drop on Friday, the next day, the 29th. And my upcoming gigs here are going to be Maui, and it'll be really fun there. I'll have my GoPro. I'll take you guys along on the trips with me. So I'll be teaching at the Miami Salsa Bachata Festival there. I'll be in LA the following weekend, 13th to the 15th. After that, I'll be in Atlanta, the 20th to the 22nd, teaching some workshops out there. And then the next weekend after that, I will be in Vancouver for the Kiztopia event, the first weekend of November. And the second week in November, I will be in Philly, and I'm actually heading out to my first fusion event. And I'll share some thoughts on fusion dancing and my fascination with that coming up. And after that, I will be in Halifax again in November, and I'm really excited to come out there again, so stay tuned for those. You guys can always check out my events at my website at neokizomba.com, and going up to the upcoming events link that you see there, I'll drop a link of that in the show notes for you as well. So my fascination with fusion, it's always kind of been like a curiosity thing. I've heard it, talking to different people, going out to teach and things like that. And I finally got the opportunity to go out and actually dance fusion thanks to Vanessa out of Dallas. There was a West Coast event that was happening in Austin that had a side room of fusion. And I had such an awesome time dancing with the people there. And we were dancing like everything to everything. So we were dancing salsa to like electronic music, and like, I don't dance West Coast, but I dance salsa. So I was dancing with this one West Coast dancer who had like a little bit of hip hop and body isolations. And so my salsa and her West Coast skills kind of overlapped in addition with our musicality. And it was really, really, really fun. There were definitely some dancers there that didn't have the best technique or like musicality and stuff like that, or balance. But when musicality, balance, and like just basic rhythm were in place, the dances were really, really fun. So there's a fusion dance scene in the States, and this is not like fusion tied to any particular dance. It's just like fusion of dance, of partner dancing, yeah? So I'm really excited to go to DJX and check out that event and see what that's all about, because we're kind of fusing different things or getting inspired from different things in different dances for partner dances, but this kind of like just lets the rules go. So you might have a salsa dancer dancing with a tango dancer dancing to Genuine, My Opponent. But yeah, it's gonna be fun to check that out. So that's kind of like my fusion fascination. You guys will be hearing out and seeing how my journey goes, looking more and more into that. We have the neokiz Fest 2018 coming up. The dates are almost finalized. The hotel is almost finalized. Definitely stay tuned for that. If you're not part of the Facebook group for neokiz Fest in Austin, I'll put a link for that. Make sure you join that to make sure that you get all the updates for the fest coming up. Next year is going to be awesome. Also, if you guys have been wondering about the Olympiads competition coming up in 2018, definitely keep a lookout for that. That's going to be dropping, definitely making an announcement in the next couple of weeks here. And yeah, it's going to be exciting. I don't want to keep you guys too long here on the vlog. I'm going to try to keep these going as often as I can. And instead of doing the quote of the day, I actually want to raise awareness on the whole Colin Kapernick situation and protesting and things like that. Obviously, I'm African American and I've been living here in the U.S. all my life. So it's a really difficult conversation that's going on right now, but I think it's a very necessary conversation. And one thing that kind of stands out to me over and over again from watching different documentaries, I've watched the 13th Amendment, I've watched I Am Not Your Negro, and when is it okay for black people to protest about the injustices that they go through, you know? I was watching a clip from Trevor Noah, and he has a daily show on TV, and one clip of that really struck a chord with me, and I'm going to share it with you guys. I'm going to use my platform to kind of raise awareness for this issue, and I'll let you guys watch it.
But I get it. You do it not in public. Here's another example over the weekend. Stevie Wonder took a knee on his own time, in his own show, and even then, a former Republican congressman tweeted, "Stevie Wonder takes a knee for the anthem during a concert. Another ungrateful black multimillionaire." Ungrateful to whom? I'm fascinated by that concept. People always say, ungrateful to whom? This idea that black people should be grateful is some sneaky ass racism. Yeah, because when a white billionaire spends a year screaming that America is a disaster, he's in touch with the country. But when a black man kneels quietly, he should be grateful for the successes America has allowed him to have? How is that ungrateful? I don't understand. You know what would be ungrateful? What would be ungrateful is if Stevie Wonder got his sight back and then started complaining about colors. That would be ungrateful. If he was like, hey man, if he was just like, hey man, what the is up with pink? That's a garbage ass color. Be like, all right, Stevie, you're being ungrateful, Stevie. You're being ungrateful. Yeah, it almost feels like white people earn the money, but black people are given it.
They play a game for a living, they make millions of dollars, they're ungrateful millennial millionaires who won't stand for their own anthem.
I wish some of these players who get on one knee during the national anthem would get on both knees, and thank God they live in the United States of America.
Where they're not only free to earn millions of dollars every year, but they're also free from the worry of being shot in the head for taking a knee like they would be if they were in North Korea.
Okay, wait. You think black Americans are free from the worry of being shot by agents of the state? That's the whole thing that they're protesting in the first place. That's exactly what they're protesting.
So the fact that we're ungrateful for bringing up injustices and being racially profiled, killed, and things like that. I remember reading in one of the Facebook comments, it's like, we kneel, you guys are mad. We protest, you guys are mad. We die, and you guys are silent, you know? And I'm not pointing fingers or anything like that, but these are real things that are happening in our country. Not to make this a political thing or anything like that, but living as an African American in this country, it definitely hits home, you know, when you see these kind of things, and it's a difficult conversation. So I think the conversation that we're having right now is really, really important. I think we're getting a wake-up call on this kind of issues. And so, like I said, I don't want to take over the whole vlog on that, but I definitely want to bring light of that. and say that, I mean, the Constitution, we have the First Amendment right of free speech, you know, so why is it okay for some people and not okay for others? So, to close out the vlog on a positive note, I'm going to leave you guys with the question of the day. Question of the day. What are your ideas to attract and retain more people for kizomba? How do we spark their curiosity long enough to get them addicted to kizomba? So feel free to comment below, share your comments, share your inspirations, share your frustrations or things that you work to help you keep you inspired. And we'll see you guys next week. Keep dancing, and thank you guys for all the support. We'll see you guys soon. Peace.